my channel. Thank you so much for being here, clicking on this video and giving it a watch. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button to join my YouTube family, as well as hit that like button and leave a comment down below, because all of those things help my channel grow. So hi guys, it has been a while since I've seen you. It's been a long while. So I fell off the wagon. That's the easiest way to put it, and I have really struggled to get back on the wagon. But here I am back. Today for you, I am bringing you a grocery haul. We needed to do a reset grocery haul. I had planned out some meals for the week, and I had to buy some stuff that are Weight Watchers friendly. So I'm back on Weight Watchers. I have been paying for the Weight Watchers app this entire time, but I'm back. And this time my husband has joined me. He's also doing Weight Watchers. He may or may not be in some of the videos coming up, because I plan to be back on this channel and use it as motivation for myself, hopefully motivation for you, and hopefully just be able to have this sense of community here on YouTube. So I'm back doing Weight Watchers. I know that there are Weight Watchers changes. We're no longer doing the personal points. Thank goodness. In all actuality, I didn't like the personal points. So we're back to, I don't know what it's called, this plan, but it's basically like the blue plan, and I really enjoyed that one. So I have gone shopping. I have from Walmart and I have from Trader Joe's that I want to share with you. I did do points. I'm going to let you know the food that I'm planning on making with the items. And so I want to share all that with you today. And I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys are still here with me. So some transparency, I did my first weigh-in again, and I weigh more than I did before I started the last time. So I've gained all the weight back that I had lost previously, plus more, which is awesome, you know. But it is what it is, and this is where I'm at. So I can't change what happened yesterday. I can't change what happened before. All I can do is make changes from today forward. So I restarted on Monday the 6th. Today is Tuesday the 7th. So I'm on day 2, and so far so good. I love Weight Watchers. I love the food. I miss the healthy food. I miss it. The healthier food. Disclaimer, if you're new here, I do eat processed foods. So when you see my grocery haul, you're going to see processed foods, and it's just what I like. And so if you are like a clean eater, all healthy and clean foods, sorry, I do the processed food. So without further ado, let me go ahead and start with my Walmart grocery haul. I did an online order there. It's all still in the bag, so I'm gonna let you watch me set it all out, and then we will go through the points and the items and what I plan to do with them, and then we'll follow up, and I'll do the same thing with the Trader Joe stuff. I need to make dinner for tonight, so I need to show you the stuff if I plan to like use the stuff to make dinner. So yep, let's get going. So you saw me unloading everything from my paper bags over there. I have recently signed up for Walmart Plus. It has been so nice for grocery deliveries. I absolutely love it for that. So I did put together an online grocery order. It got delivered this morning, and so that was me unloading the bags from this morning. I went through and I did the points because I knew what I had bought. I have my little cheat sheet here because I didn't write it on all the items. It was just easier to do it that way. So that is how I will tell you the points, is I will refer to my cheat sheet on the things I don't remember, because I am a little bit out of practice. So first of all, I got some Coke Zero. Since I've been off the wagon, I have been drinking Coca-Cola Classic. Well, I guess it's Coca-Cola Original Taste now, but Coke Zero I do enjoy. They've changed their branding a little bit to zero sugar as opposed to just Coke Zero, so I don't know if it's going to taste exactly the same from before, but did pick up a 12-pack of that for when I am wanting a soda pop. I've been really working on my water intake again already for the first 2 days because I was doing terrible about water, but that'll be like my soda treat, no more than one per day, if that, so we will see. I picked up some Mission corn tortillas. These are awesome. They are only 1 point each, and I went up to like 7 testing that out, and it was still 1 for 1 on the points. So we all know Weight Watchers math sometimes is like 1 for 1, 2 for 3, but these are a point each. I like to make my own version of huevos rancheros for breakfasts. So I do take a corn tortilla, I spread some fat-free refried beans on top, which I already have in the pantry, and then I cover that with some of the other items I have over on the other side. Or I like to turn these into my own chips that I make in the air fryer. So if I take 2 tortillas, it's 2 points for, let's see, I think I get 8 chips out of 1 tortilla. So I could do like 16 chips for 2 points, or another 8 on top of that. Math is not my strong suit. For 3 points, you know, depending on however many I want. So I either want to, I plan to use these mostly for breakfast, but huevos rancheros or like a breakfast scramble, and I like to make corn chips to go with that as well. So that is why I picked those up. I like to do snacky lunches. I miss my snacky lunches, and so I picked up some Laughing Cow cheese to be able to do that. This one was the spicy pepper jack, and these are 1 point each, and it was 1 for 1. So 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and so on for that. For dinner tonight, we are making chili, like just regular kind of bean chili, and so I picked up some honeysuckle white, 97% fat-free ground turkey. This was 2 points for 4 ounces for this particular ground turkey because it's not 99% fat-free. So that is that. To top both the huevos rancheros and the chili, I got these 2 types of cheese. I like them both because I will mix them, and so I'll use some of this because it's higher points and mix it in with some of this because this melts significantly better than the fat-free cheese, but you kind of mix your quantities. But for a reference point, the fat-free Kraft is 1 point up to half of a cup, I believe, and once you get past the half a cup, then it has more points, whereas the Velveeta shreds are 2 points for a quarter cup, are 4 points for half of a cup. So you kind of figure out your amounts, what kind of melting you want it to do. With my husband doing it with me, he wanted some lower point cheese, and so I wanted to make sure I got the Velveeta cheese for him because, I mean, let's be honest, the fat-free cheese isn't the best, but it works depending on your recipe, and it's just really nice to mix the 2 of those. So, and I typically won't do it by cup anyway. I weigh these by gram. So when I do it in my app, I do it by grams because I feel like you get more for your bang when you weigh them on the scale versus measuring them in a measuring cup. I got some turkey pepperonis for my snacky lunches. Snacky lunches are, I call my adult Lunchable. It's typically Ritz crackers, pepperonis, Laughing Cow cheese. I'll usually do like a hard-boiled egg with it, maybe some pickles. And so here in this haul, I have the crackers, the pepperonis, and some Laughing Cow cheese. We still need to go to Costco and get some stuff too, but that's what I have right now for some snacky lunches. And whatever like vegetables or fruits or anything like that you can pick up as well. Oh, I didn't pull out my fruits and vegetables. I'll need to get another bag. We have our Velveeta slices here. These are 1 point each, or 2 slices for 3 points. That's just nice for sandwiches. I like to have them on hand. I got the fully cooked bacon. These are 2 for 2 slices, or no, it's 1 for 1 slice, and then it's 2 points for either 2 or 3 slices. So you get 1, if you just want 1 slice of bacon, it'd be 1 point. If you want 2 or 3 slices, that's going to be 2 points for you. So I typically do the 3 for the 2 points. When I have this with my breakfast, I like add it into scrambles or just have it on the side, whatever just sounds best. I picked up some Greek yogurt for either an easy snack or to go with my snacky lunches. These are 2 points each. The strawberry cheesecake is one of my favorites, as well as my son, so there it's a good one to have. Some Bolthouse Ranch, that's good with salads, obviously, or wraps, and it's my favorite. Low point ranch dressing is the Bolthouse. My husband doesn't like yogurt or Greek yogurt, so I don't know if he's going to get on board with this with me. We'll see. I'm going to try to get him to try it out at least. I got some, is it Faje? I don't know. Some Greek yogurt. This is my favorite brand. I think it tastes the best. I like to do like a breakfast yogurt with this where I mix in some Swerve brown sugar, protein powder, a little bit of vanilla, and some sugar-free chocolate chips, and make like a little kind of cookie dough flavored yogurt. So it's one of my favorite things to do, and that was sounding really good, so I picked this up. And I also like to use this in place of sour cream. So like if we do chili, if I want to mix in some sour cream, I do the Greek yogurt instead. So I'm going to utilize that for several different things, and I got about a month, a little over a month with it. So got to make sure I eat it up as soon as I open it or whatever. I got the Ritz whole wheat crackers. I usually get the reduced fat. They didn't have them on the website when I did my online order. Those you can get 5 crackers for 2 points or 7 crackers for 3 points. I'm pretty sure that's the same as the reduced fat ones. So it's the same points. This one's just the whole wheat. And I mean, I like the whole wheat ones too. Totally okay with that. So those are for my snacky lunches. The Tostitos cheese. I like to do this with my breakfast. I do it with the huevos rancheros, or I use it as a dip when I make my own chips with the corn tortillas. And this is, you get 2 tablespoons for 2 points. And again, I weigh this out versus try to do it with the tablespoons. I do it on my scale because I feel like you just get more bang for your buck that way. And then that way you're not trying to get it all out of the measuring cup and all that stuff. So I weigh it. Got some fire roasted green chilies. I like to add these into scrambled eggs, or it's just nice to add into different things. I wanted them on hand. They aren't necessarily for anything specific right now, but I just like to have them on hand and we're all out. Picked up the chili seasoning mix for the chili. This does have points. I don't typically like to count it for the points, but it is 1 point for 1.33 tablespoons. So basically, if you make a batch that's 4 servings, it's 1 point for this. My chili is typically more than 4 servings. This is just to help season it up. I don't count my points for seasonings. I don't feel like I use enough. So that's how I feel about it. The chili beans and chili sauce also have points. This was 2 points for a half a cup, and that is you get 3.5 servings per container in this. So I think it'll be spread out more than that. So it'd probably be 1 point worth of beans with this. But then any regular beans are 0 points. So this one's 0 points. I already have a can of black beans on hand. So it's going to be this, and black beans. And this is the only one with points because it has the chili sauce. And picked up a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. And we have some other tomatoes already in the pantry. So this was just to add to it. My 505 green chili sauce, I have to get the mild because I feel like the mild still has a good amount of heat in it. But I do this with breakfasts or with like smothered burritos. You can get up to 1/4 cup for 0 points, or you'd get 1 point for 1/3 cup, and I think it was 2 points for 1/2 cup. So I typically just use that 1/4 cup. Again, I weigh it by the weight, by the grams or ounces, but I usually measure that out, just 1/4 cup for 0 points, and that's plenty for what I use it for. And then the Maple Grove sugar-free syrup is the only sugar-free syrup that I like, and that you get 1/4 cup for 1 point. I don't eat that much syrup, to be completely honest, so I typically only do 1/8 cup for 0 points because I just like a touch of syrup. And I already have some Kodiak cakes on hand, and then we pick it up at Costco. I have a little bit left though, so I'll be able to make some pancakes or waffles later on this week or next week. So I wanted some syrup on hand for that. And then 1 second so I can grab my fruits and vegetables. All right, I forgot this bag over on the other side of the kitchen. So for fruits and vegetables, we just have some jalapenos. For the chili, obviously 0 points. Of green bell pepper for the chili. An onion for the chili. I got some avocados. That is for the huevos rancheros or breakfast scrambles that I like to make. I don't know the points right now actually of avocados. So I don't have the points for that because I don't recall what they are. So that would I have to look in the app. And then some bananas to have on hand because we all like bananas in the house. And I have a banana bread I like to make with Kodiak cakes and bananas for when they get really ripe. So I will use that for that. All right, I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to share with you what I picked up at Trader Joe's. It's a little bit less, quite a bit less, but just some of the staples that we like to have on hand. So I will be right back with that. Okay, now we have our finds from Trader Joe's. A lot of this was kind of just have on hand type of finds, some for meals, but more so, you know, to have on hand. So for breakfast, we did pick up our turkey bacon. I'm going to back up. I need my cheat sheet again. I didn't write it all on here. I just did it off the app onto the paper. So this turkey bacon is 2 slices for 1 point. Or you can do 3 slices for 2 points. I got this chicken breakfast sausage. This is one of my favorite things that I pick up at Trader Joe's, to be honest. You can get 2 links for 1 point or 3 links for 2 points. I love both of these because I put them in breakfast scrambles, so I'll cook them up. But then I will cut them and add them in with scrambled eggs and hash browns and do kind of a scramble with them, and I love that. But I also love them on the side too. Like this chicken breakfast sausage is my favorite. I only picked up 1 pack because it only is good until February 18th, and I typically eat them 2 at a time, so I would not get through 2 packages in time. Unfortunately, Trader Joe's is a little bit of a jaunt for us, but as soon as these are gone, we'll go get more. Plus, I have this turkey bacon and the other bacon that I picked up at Walmart, so I do have enough breakfast meats. That'll be fine. Picked up some shredded potato hash browns. I also like to pick up the hash brown patties that are 4 points each from Trader Joe's, but they didn't have any. They were all sold out. So just got the regular hash browns. These you can get 3 ounces for 1 point. I do weigh these by grams. You get quite a bit in grams and in ounces, even for just 2 points. You get a good amount of these. So it really just depends on how hungry you are and if you want to supplement your breakfast up with some hash browns. But I love like eggs, hash browns, and a breakfast meat. Like it's one of my favorite things. Or I put these in my scrambles and they're really good that way as well. We always get the Trader Joe's brown rice. We love this for so many different things. We make sushi bowls, we make burrito bowls, my daughter, she likes to just eat it on the side just as rice. So this is a regular item. It's always in our freezer. We've had it throughout, but we needed to go stock up on some more. And so with this, you can get, the way it scans is you get 1 cup for 7 points, which is kind of high. But I don't typically for myself eat 1 cup of rice. You can get 3/4 of a cup for 5 points or half of a cup for 3. And so I just gauge my hunger level and what I'm mixing it with on how much rice I want to put in there. If you go to Trader Joe's and get the organic brown rice, it is a little bit more point friendly, but we prefer this one over the organic one, and it's worth it. So this is a regular for us, this brown rice. Love it very, very much. I don't know if I've ever had these specific turkey burgers before. They're 5 points each, which isn't terrible, depending on how you're eating it. These are just more of a have on hand. Plus, it was very cost effective. You get 4 burgers in here, and it was like $3 or something like that. So it was a really good price point, and I mean 5 points for a turkey burger is a lot less than you're going to get a regular hamburger for. So not the best points, not the worst points, and good to have on hand for an easy dinner, which is also kind of what we wanted, with some easy dinner on hands. We got the shrimp burgers. These are my daughter's favorite. I don't dislike them, but I don't love them. They're not my go-to. But these are really point friendly at 2 points each. These are good if you want to make like a sushi bowl. So you can make a shrimp burger, but you cut it up, put it in with your rice and all your sushi, or like sushi bowl stuff, and it makes a yummy bowl. So there's lots of options you can do with that. This salad for 3/4 of a cup. So if you mix it all together, so all the toppings and the salad dressing and everything in it, it is 5 points for 3/4 of a cup. My thought is I'll use less of the toppings and get more salad with, because I'm not a huge like overdressed salad person, but even at that, 5 points for that, and pair it with like some chicken, I think it'll be okay. And it just really sounded really good. It's an elote chopped salad, so it has cornbread crouton crumbles, cheese, and a creamy elote style dressing, and it just sounded really good, so I grabbed it. That'll probably be lunch tomorrow. We picked up some butter lettuce to have some salads, and then just some snacks. So I like these reduced fat cheese puffs. They're not terrible on points. You can get 35 of them for 4 points, or any variations you count less and get less for less points. And again, measure them by grams. Usually you can get really good amounts that way, and it's more precise. But both my son and I really like those, so we picked them up. They have the roasted seaweed snack. I don't like the roasted seaweed snack, but Braxton really wanted it, my son, so I picked that up for him. But it is 0 points if you want those as a snack, so it's an option for anybody that likes that. That'd actually be good too if you kind of crumple them up and put them in a sushi bowl, because it gives it more of that sushi effect. And maybe since we have these, maybe we'll try that out next sushi bowl we make. I did pick up some more Laughing Cow cheese. This one is the not spicy one. It's just the light cheese. They didn't have it at Walmart when I was putting together my Walmart order, so I picked it up when we were at Trader Joe's. And those are also 1 for 1 on all the wedges. So as many wedges, it's just 1 point per wedge. And then lastly, as a sweet treat, I picked up these Barbells cookies and cream protein bars. They're 4 points each. That's kind of high, but sometimes at the end of the night you want a sweet treat, and sometimes I have 4 points. I just do. And it's a nice way to end off kind of like a candy bar style sweet treat. So I picked up 2 to have on hand, and yeah, just to have them as a sweet treat. So that is the Trader Joe's haul. Really kind of freezer fill up and kind of some stuff to have on hand that we like from Trader Joe's. They didn't have some of the stuff we wanted, but I really wanted the breakfast sausage. That was one of my big reasons for going, and the rice. So the rest of it was just good to have, and the hash browns. I like their hash browns a lot. So yeah, that is the Trader Joe's haul. Alright guys, so that is both of my grocery hauls, kind of a stock up, get ready. We still need to go to Costco. There's a few things we want to get there. It's just some eggs. I can't remember what else now off the top of my list. Definitely eggs, because that's just the better price, especially right now with crazy how much eggs are. We do have some in the fridge already though, and I have like my coffee creamer and almond milk. So some of the regular just stuff that I needed we already had, so we didn't pick it up yet for this round of grocery haul. But had to pick up a dinner, so chili will be our dinner now for the next tonight, probably tomorrow night, maybe into Thursday. We'll see how much we make. And then I really wanted to worry about breakfast and lunches because I'm home for those typically, and I wanted to make sure that I was set up for success to have the stuff that I want. So snacky lunches. Sometimes I do like a later breakfast, like a brunch, and then I really do just do a snack for lunch because I eat breakfast so late in the morning. So I wanted to make sure I had the food on hand that's going to help keep me successful. Oh, Grillo pickles. Oh, those are the best pickles. I don't even like pickles, and the Grillo pickles are the best. So we're getting those from Costco as well, or King Soopers. They didn't have them at Walmart. Otherwise I would have done them in my Walmart order, and they didn't have them at Trader Joe's. So a few more things we need to grab. But overall, we are set up for at least the rest of this week up until the weekend, and then that's when we will have some kiddos and we'll figure that out. We only want to buy short spurts because we're terrible at throwing stuff away, so we're working at being better at that. If you know, I have another channel. It's called Amber's To-Do List. That one has been active this whole time. On that channel here soon, I'm going to be doing a refrigerator and a pantry clean out with the Dollar Tree organizational stuff that I've picked up. So that might be fun to watch because it'll also be kind of keeping on hand the stuff that's good for Weight Watchers. But also, I mean, we keep junk food on hand too. We have 3 kids, so I can't throw away all their goodies. But if you are interested in that, follow me on my other channel, Amber's To-Do List. It'll be linked down in the description box below. But I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I hope you're happy to have me back. Let me know down below if you're new or if you just saw this video pop up after a very, very long break. So, so glad to be back. I can't wait to be here with you guys weekly. Hopefully 2 videos a week, if not for sure 1 video per week. I'm going to work on my content. I can't wait to do some what I eat in a days. I wanted to do that before and I never got to it, so that'll be happening this time. And let me know what kind of content you like for a channel like this, for Amber's Losing It WW. So it's obviously Weight Watchers based, but let me know what you'd like to see, and then that way I could work on it as my content. So I can't wait until I see you guys next time. Bye.